How to measure if an idea is good and if it's worth implementing. One of the things that you have to consider that when you ever have an idea is your reasoning behind that idea. And what are the steps that you took in order to get to that idea? And if your reasoning is simple, if there is very few steps in your thought, it's going to be very likely that someone else in the society or in the world has had that idea before, and probably your idea is not a good idea, or is just way too common or way too simple to be implemented, and it's not going to bring any change. So when you audit an idea and you look at the reasoning and you realize that there's multiple steps, you're thinking in counterintuitive ways, or you're thinking in paradoxical ways, that the probability of another person having that idea is very small, basically very small to zero, that's when you know that the idea that you have has a high probability of being valuable and could bring some change. So whether you have an idea and if you want to evaluate, or if you want to come up with a new idea, the best way is to think in multiple steps, think in counterintuitive ways, paradoxical ways. Basically try to reduce the probability of another person having that idea and you just being the only person that has that idea. That's a time that you can actually go and implement that idea, because it can bring change. It's a unique idea and it's bringing something new. So these are some of the ways that you can evaluate your ideas. This is some of the ways that I use to evaluate my ideas, and you can use them too. Thank you.